Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome along to our coverage of the world famous Agritechnica show 2023 right here in Hanover, Germany. I'll tell you what, Simon, it feels like a long time coming, doesn't it? It was, what was it, 4 years?
2019 we were last here, and I'll tell you something else as well, it's bigger and better than ever.
It is absolutely massive. There is lots to look forward to in our coverage of this event. There are lots and lots of launches. Like I say, it's 4 years since the last Agritechnica, so manufacturers cannot wait to show off their latest developments.
And there's some very interesting themes here, because we're seeing e-tractors, alternative power, we're seeing new direction in farming. There's a lot of innovations and technologies that are being previewed here. So there's an awful lot to show you during the course of our, well, we've got 3 days of filming coming up, don't we?
Absolutely, and not just all that stuff as well. We've got the classic heavy metal, as you can see right here in front of us.
715 horsepower of it.
That's it, the brand new Case Quad Track. So, what we're going to do in this, in our coverage of Agritechnica, we're going to do something a little bit different. So, unlike our normal show reports where we put all the stuff all together in one big episode for you, what we're going to do, we're going to break it down into bite-sized pieces. So, for example, we are now on the Case IH stand. So, throughout the next few days, we're going to interview each manufacturer one by one. We've got about 25 booked in, something like that.
Yeah, we do.
And what we're going to do, we're going to put each manufacturer's sort of segment online on that there, landpowertv.com, and our various social media channels. So basically, this is just a little bit of an intro for you.
It is indeed.
And like I say, to watch all our coverage in full, head on over to that there, landpowertv.com.
And just to put this in a little bit of perspective to people who've never been to Agritechnica, here's a few stats that might just blow your mind. This whole show is 389,000 square meters. That's 38.9 hectares or 96.1 acres in old money.
It's a big one.
Of machines.
It is a big farm.
It is absolutely.
And go on then, while you're on your stats, how many exhibitors? Hit me with it.
2,811 exhibitors here this year. 1,831 are international exhibitors from outside of Germany, of which I think there's 52 countries represented here this year. That's astonishing. Italy is second to Germany. Germany has 980 exhibitors here. Italy has 351. The Netherlands has 141. Great Britain has 59, I think. But it just gives you a little bit of perspective of genuinely how colossal this show is.
I tell you, I don't know where you get your stats from, fella. He's been busy, this lad. He's been busy. So, like I say, we're going to do something a little bit different. So, to watch all this content, all our interviews with all the manufacturers and looking at all these latest products, just go to landpowertv.com. We're going to make a special Agritechnica sort of section, a category, and it will all be on there waiting for you. And I've got to say, massive thank you to Cummins for making this trip happen. Especially big shout out to Steve and Gabrielle for basically sorting it all out. So massive thank you to those guys.
And just to set off a pause here for a minute, you guys, we've just arrived here not long ago. We're just doing this intro. Check this thing out.
I mean, look at this.
Sake. The new CR11 New Holland Combine. For goodness sake, I nearly swore then.
And that's the thing. I mean, this is just one hole that we're in. We're in hole 3, which, if you have a look at the Agritechnica map, is in sort of like the northeast corner. And this is literally just one hole. I mean, look at all this. We're in the New Holland area now. Like Simon said, we've just walked past the new CR11. As I mentioned, we'll be catching up with the New Holland guys in a little bit later on this week. We'll have a full in-depth bit on the new CR11, plus all their other products that they've got to show us as well. Because, you know, like we said,
well, it's a mind-boggling selection. It's almost overwhelming, to be honest with you.
It is really, absolutely colossal. And I tell you what, when me and Simon arrived just before, we forgot how big Agritechnica is. Because it's huge.
But so, we've got plenty for you to see.
Yes.
An awful lot of really good stuff. Be sure to tune in and watch us. Be sure to get on that there, Land Power TV. There'll be snippets, of course, across social media and YouTube and everything else we do. But it's really, really worth watching this show. We've got some fabulous stuff coming up for you.
That's it. It's all going to be there. We're going to be catching up with as many manufacturers as we can in depth, like this quad track in front of us. That'll be in there for sure. So yes, get yourself to landpowertv.com. Again, thank you to Cummins. And I think we'll leave it at that because we've got a lot of walking to do now. We're going to get the proper video equipment out, and we're going to spend the next 3.5 days finding stuff for you guys, and hopefully we're going to give you one hell of a flavour of Agritechnica 2023.